July 17, 2014, issue 733 of the Omega Communications. I open the Omega Communications portal and I step forward in my body of light to greet you in a space in between the physical world and the receiving station where we link up in. But already I'm calling you forward in your body of light to disengage from the physical form. So let your physical form be happily at ease and allow this beautiful essence that is you in your body of light to emerge, to come forward. You'll feel it taller than you are. You'll feel it lighter than you are. You might feel it glowing, sense the many different layers that it can move into and the information that it has within it. So, calling all the bodies of light into the receiving area of the station, we greet a lot of other beings here who come into this space. And already you can feel the increase in energy around you and within you, as if you're just waiting to get hold of more knowledge, more information and more energy. And that's the natural state that the beings who work with us want us to be in, to feel eager to take in more energy. So this will be enhancing you even here. Your body of light can take in so much more in this space, and then you can integrate that when it comes back into your body. So we wait here for the greater energy to come upon us, and through little portals, or great portals they are, coming through to us. Indeed, Aurum coming forward here, beloved, and I welcome you into this space from the level that I bring forward to you. You will feel the state of upliftment already. Do you feel your feet are not upon the ground, not even upon the floor level in this space? Indeed, it does have a sense of walls and floor, and yet you may be able to observe into the greater universe from here. You may observe planet Earth station from here, as if you observe it through a window or a space, perhaps on a screen. You may also sense that there is an extended opening above you into greater aspects of the universe. So this helps you to recognize that you are able to comprehend many more layers of existence. So this is just the greeting and receiving area before we can move into deeper levels and aspects for you to comprehend. There is also a disengaging from your body of light here, some aspects that relate predominantly to the earth structure and the framework and the time limitations on the physical earth plane. We need you to acknowledge that you have no need of that sort of restriction here. Now come with me deeper into the communication stage. And this is just a stage in this sense, in this transmission, for we have the need for you to come more rapidly into the crystalline energy structure and consciousness field. You may feel this coming through between the words as I address you. You may feel it penetrating into your entire energy field system. And this can change you. Indeed, you are aware of changes that have already taken place as you have absorbed the energy frequency offered to you, presented to you, and how you have presented yourself into the streams of energy from entirely different dimensions. We never tire of representing you into these spaces. We will continue to do so as you progress, and if you need to review earlier patterns, this you are able to take from what is presented to you in the present moment. You can use the energy presented to you here in this crystalline field of structure that holds all impressions to upgrade you. Perhaps you have only recently come into receiving these transmissions or beginning to understand many of the concepts presented in them. But if you are open to receive the energy system here, you will catch up to where you are brought into here. It is simply a process of absorbing the energy frequency, and your body of light and all of the intricate pathways and passages understand the process and use the light frequency for the process. Some of you will be feeling a different alignment occurring within you as you receive the pattern given to you in this transmission. Some of you have been feeling deep anxiety within you. Some of you have been aware of your heart rhythm changing. Some of you have been aware of tenderness in aspects of your central structure, your spinal structure support system. All of this is relating to changes and how much you are willing to release and how much you are willing to move forward into the rays of energy presented to you. Even in this crystalline state of this existence, you will feel you are moving forward. And this, in a sense, is a parallel to what you have already achieved in other existences, but you are not completely merging with that, and yet you are moving parallel to times when you have been very familiar with this state of existence, and you are absorbing the same influences that are apparent here to work with in this plane of existence. And these produce in you strong sensations, strong memories, strong understanding of how to use the energy in a particular way, creatively, absolutely purely creatively, in accordance with your connection to the aspects of creation that sent you forth. There is a connection occurring as we deliver this to you, and you will feel that connection. You will feel it above you, perhaps coming in within you, but it is a distinct change, different level from what you have been experiencing. Your body of light is also being enhanced. You may say this is relative to being nourished when you take in the light energy of food that you take in your present day, Earth Day. And of course you are very much aware of the specific food patterns that do enhance and nourish. So this is enhancing and increasing your body of light here. It does contain knowledge, but knowledge that is only useful in this space, pertaining to this level. But you are here and you will be integrating that. And so when you return here to present yourself again here in a way of livingness, you will automatically switch to acting in accordance with the energy systems here. Be at peace with this. You can trust yourself in this. Now we bring you back to the communication chamber. From this space, you are connected in many different ways and levels of beingness to outer areas of your known universe. Some of you are aware that you are greeting other beings moving into position around you and around the earth plane. This is bringing in the information pattern that is needed to clear away many systems that are in operation around your planet, which are not serving the upliftment process. So what is happening is there is a gathering of higher influences to produce in many people the drive to become stronger, to become purer in themselves. And you see, that changes attitude. There is the continual process in regard to this. For you see the continuation of destructive patterns of harming the body, vehicles. And yet the essence, the light body of the people remains the same. But there are so many different layers of existence and patterns to be evolved out of. And so many layers that continue to maintain their presence, that it becomes essential in some people to remove themselves from those states in some way where it is possible. And it is the change in attitude that precipitates that movement and enables the movement away. You are beginning to identify some places around you, even in your present life pattern, that you need to put your awareness and attention into. And by allowing your attention to be in certain places, and with your linkage to your point of origin, you know that there will be an energy transference. It is as if you would be the portal, allowing a higher energy frequency to pass through you. And that is what is required. behind you all, in a sense, if you look at it from your dimensional aspect, as being behind you, is that great linkage. Many of you have the beings referred to as the star elders accompanying you much of your time. And so you have moments when you feel the presence and the strength and the lovingness to pass on to other people with the influence of these more advanced beings. You will be sensing this more frequently as you understand the different layers, and as you become more willing to relinquish what you know about your physicality. So here it is. You have already explored many different dimensions in this transmission. We do understand that many of you will have questions, and you will wish to understand it more. And the questions are frequently answered as you listen to the transmissions, as you interpret them. These are contained in aspects of light, as we have been speaking to you about. And the patterns, the codes, the frequency waves within that embracing concept of light is what you resonate to, and what brings up in you certain actions, certain ideas, certain responses within the body. The light is able to move in such a way that it responds to the needs within you and around you, even within your thought patterns. As more and more of you become accustomed to stepping into that light and allowing it to be the process that absolutely lives you, your way of light, you will be visibly seeing more of the cities of light around you. It is the vibration that contains the creation of them, maintaining it and maintaining you. When you are in the state of excitement and absolute joy and happiness, you will be seeing some of those areas we referred to, because your vibration is very high then, and your senses are more expanded and alert. Your body of light has expanded with this exposure into the light presented here. And it is now with that around you that I bring you back to the receiving area of the station. we see the level of your awareness increasing, changing. You have travelled considerably in this journey out of time into dimensions beyond common thought. Many of you understand and feel that you talk and walk with angels and your guides. And indeed that is so. You often help them. Did you realize that? By sharing your life. And each time that you move to connect with your point of origin, you are bringing through a greater aspect of light to share with all those beings, as well as those in physical form around you. It is just the process of expansion of consciousness. So do not feel limited. Feel the freedom and expansion within the light. I leave this with you, beloved. Aurum out. Thank you, Aurum. Lani speaking to you again here as I bring my attention and focus back to me, back to you. For even though it is the words of greater beings that I'm speaking, I'm aware of them, but I'm aware of myself. And now it is just aware of me, addressing you and saying, come on, we must go back to the earth plane now, back to earth, back to bringing in this greater energy of our body of light. So great. I wonder how we can integrate it all into our mind, emotions, physical body. And yet we do. So just as he drew our attention to different parts in the body, be aware that the energy comes down through the top of your head, down through your spine and your limbs, and all of the energy systems, blood and nerves and lymphatic system, tendons and ligaments and joints, right down to the soles of your feet, as if you stand barefoot on the earth that you are continuously creating. So then breathe gently and consciously and be back in the time and place where you are receiving this transmission. And I close this message through omegacommunications.co.nz. Thank you.